Admiral, is time on Vladimir Putin's side?
I don't think so, Michael. And, you know, we ought to begin by saying Putin has been the master of miscalculation since this thing began. He underestimated Volodymyr Zelensky. He thought he was a former comedian. Turns out the guy is like Winston Churchill. He underestimated the fighting spirit of the Ukrainian people. Putin told his troops, "You'll be greeted with bottles of vodka when you invade." Well, they were greeted with bottles of flammable liquid called Molotov cocktails. He underestimated the will and the capability of the West to hang together and put, I think, very serious sanctions on him. So point one, Putin is the miscalculator here. And point two is, before we decide that Putin is really succeeding here, let's put that in perspective. And you know this, Michael. His objective was to conquer the entire country, to take 100% of it. He's taken an additional 5%. In other words, he was in control of 15% of the country before this thing started. He's now in control of about 20%. I'd say, even giving him the benefit of the doubt of, okay, he now controls 20% of the country on an objective of 100%, that's a failing grade. Having said all that, sure, we ought to worry about the will and the ability of the West to hang together over time. And some would say, oh, look at Afghanistan. We folded our cards. We hung in there for 20 years. And oh, by the way, we didn't fold in World War I. We didn't fold in World War II. We didn't fold in Colombia. We didn't fold in the Balkans. I wouldn't bet against the West holding together. So bottom line, no, I don't think time is on Vladimir Putin's side.